don't sign any contracts. What money are you spending in terms of your spiritual growth? Cut out thoughts, cut out things, cut out people that are not in line with where you want to go. Pisces, welcome to your February 2026 reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm bringing you our signature Mystic Compass spread with the 4 directions. To the north, we have the element of Earth, and this is representative of your housing, finances, career, things like that, people closest to you. These are like the stable things in your life that build the framework for everything else to move forward in life. To the east, we have our air element, and that is representative of thoughts, dreams, wherever you're focusing your attention. And then to the south, we've got our fire element, and this is your connection to the divine, spirit, goddess, God, the universe, etc. And then over to the east, to the west, we have the water element, and this is your connection to your emotions, feelings, and how you're experiencing daily life in that way. So let's get started. Alrighty. Okay. Starting with the north. So this is your housing, finances, career. We're starting out with the Page of Swords. So in each of the 4 directions, we're going to have one card that's kind of our central theme and message, followed by an action item for you. Okay, so starting out, we have our Page of Swords. So some of you are needing guidance. Some of you are looking at maybe purchasing a home for the first time, or looking for a career shift. I'm getting that a lot of you are purchasing a home though for the first time, or looking at alternative housing options. Maybe you're looking at buying multiple homes and getting into real estate investing. There's something to do with homes for many of you, okay? So with that being said, you're looking for the right opportunity, and you're looking for the right people to be involved with. If it ends up that you maybe need a business partner or a lender or an investor or something like that, and you need to know who you're looking for. All right, so get really clear on who it is that you're looking for, and what are the qualities of the person or people that could actually help you out in the situation that you're in right now. Like, really get clear on that stuff, okay? And then your action item is the Hanged Man. This means that you're at an impasse. This is a catch-22. You're not stuck, but there's like many options, and you're feeling like there's nowhere else for you to go. So right now, it's a time for pause. This isn't a time to take action. So in February, even though you can be looking for the right people and opportunities to get involved with whatever this pursuit is, whether it's housing, career, finances, etc., the actual message here is to pause, because you're going to be getting more information later. So you can still seek the information, but don't take any action. Like, don't sign any contracts or enter into any business agreements with anyone just yet, because you still need more information. Something is coming for you. It's just not happening this month, okay? So I don't want you to jump the gun and make a wrong decision, or not even a wrong decision, but a decision that's going to be less beneficial for you later, if you just take a little bit more time to really figure things out and do your research. It is coming for you, just not now. Over to the east, we have our air element, and so again, this is representative of things of the mind. So like, where are you putting your focus? What are the things that are occupying your thoughts? What are your dreams? And first off, we've got our 9 of Cups. So this is telling me a lot of you are thinking about magic And a lot of you are thinking about things that make life worth living, and maybe other beings. Some of you are thinking about aliens. Some of you are. I can see it here. And some of you are thinking about how to open up your own third eye. And some of you are thinking about maybe some of you have had an experience, a paranormal experience, or a dream, or something that is making you realize that you're part of something bigger than just what's here right now, in the present. So that's what's underlying here. So that's what's coming out for this month. This is interesting. Let's see what your action item is around this. 4 of Pentacles. That's a really interesting card to come out right after this one, with this combination here. So your action item is to save money, saving resources, and avoid excess spending right now. So even though you're on this journey and what's occupying your mind is something fantastical, right? We don't need to spend a bunch of money on figuring out what that is right now. You can save your money. And then the other thing is to be wary about who you're sharing these ideas with. You can share with trusted individuals, but not everyone can accept this information from you at this time. So but there are people where you can go and share this. There are groups online, there are social media pages where you can find other like-minded people that are having similar experiences or are on a similar quest, and that's okay. So figure out where those people are. But maybe a lot of your family members are not going to understand, or even some of your close friends are not going to understand what it is that you're seeing for yourself and for the collective. So that's what we have for you regarding your thoughts in the East. The other thing that's here, the other action item for you, is to keep track of your time. How much time are you spending on all of these different tasks and ideas? And could you be spending more time on something else? Is this the best use of your time, of how you're spending your thoughts, the time that you're spending thinking about this? You can answer that. So, but track how much time you're spending on these things, and see, because when we're spending time is finite, and when we're spending time on one thing, that means that we're not spending time on something else. So really figure out where your priorities are. Think over your priorities and for the future and in the present. And then you can even do a little bit of reflection on those from the past, and that will also help you. Next, to the south, we've got our fire element. So your connection to the divine spirit source, God, goddess. And we have our 7 of Pentacles. What a great card. So with our 7 of Pentacles, you are able to start reaping what you've sown. You're able to start taking out, maybe you started, so typically this card has to do with money, finances, career, because this is an earth element. But in the position of the south with the fire element, we're looking at what money are you spending in terms of your spiritual growth. And I know off to the east, I just said you don't need to spend money on growing up, but this is asking you what money you've already spent before, and looking at that and analyzing, did you get what you really paid for? Or was there something that you didn't, that you feel was missing? So, and there's also a perfect strategy here for you to look at, okay, where have I spent money in the past and on what? And how can I And how can I ensure that I'm spending money on the right things in the future? So that's all it's asking those questions right now in this area of your life. Your action item is the Three of Pentacles. So we've got double pentacles here. So this is very practical, Pisces. You are being asked in your connection to the divine and your higher self, you're being asked to do things that are very practical. So are there other people on a similar spiritual journey that you know of? Or is there a workshop you've been thinking of taking around this? There's something, this is teamwork. So working with other people. It's not just, you don't have to necessarily spend money, but you do have to collaborate with other people. That's what this is asking you to do. There are, and which areas of your life, of your spiritual self, are you willing to collaborate on with others, and which ones do you want to reserve just for you in private? This is asking all of those questions, okay? These are the things you need to ask yourself. But teamwork is a great idea here. Finding others that are on similar journeys and want to be of service to you on your journey is absolutely critical at this time, okay? And next, moving over to the west, we have, with our water element and our feelings, we have the Two of Swords. So are you at war with yourself in terms of your emotions? Are there feelings that are coming up for you that you don't want to feel or you don't want to face? This is calling those things out. So I'm seeing that for you. You know, like maybe you have a tendency to slip into anger quickly, or maybe you just get, maybe you're just like angry or frustrated with yourself that you're feeling sad all the time, or maybe you just think you should be happier and you're overthinking your emotions. So this is really looking at, are you feeling the things that you need to be feeling? Now the only way out is through. we have to really sit with ourselves and feel into things. We can't think our way out of certain emotions, not in the long run. So that might work for a very short time, but really we need to like face whatever is coming up and look at it and really sit with it. And be prepared. Your action item here is Justice. So this is our second major arcana that's popped out for you today, Pisces. It's looking at justice next to this Two of Swords. So we've got double swords here. Double swords times two. We've got quadruple swords. So with justice, we're really looking at what is fair and what is balanced. Are your emotions balanced right now? I would venture to say not. So this is your prompt to balance your emotions with all the other facets of life. Are you actioning the things that you need to action? Some of you are needing to go to psychotherapy and really get your mental health in order, so that you can have a more fulfilling life. I'm saying that to help you. And there are many group therapy options all over the world that are lower cost than one-on-one therapy if therapy is cost prohibitive for you, if it's just too expensive at this time. Also, justice is asking us to really think about how we express our emotions and if that is fair. So there are some of you that have expressed your emotions and maybe lashed out at other people, and it wasn't really the best response in the moment. So this is looking at that and asking you to really dive in and get real with yourself, and from a thought perspective, and really think about, how am I expressing my emotions, and what is my relationship to my emotions? Do I have a fulfilling relationship to my emotions? Finally, Pisces, we have one card to tie everything together, a central theme overall, and we have the King of Swords. So many swords for you today, Pisces. King of Swords. This is asking you to be deliberate about what thoughts are most fruitful for you and most productive. Not productive, but what thoughts are the most in line with where you want to be in your life, and cut out thoughts, cut out things, cut out people that are not in line with where you want to go. So this is helping you this is looking at the long term, and this is very quick moving, super fast. So you can cut things out. So maybe there's a coworker that's always complaining, and normally you take the time to listen to them. This is asking you to cut that person off in a nice way, but still, spending time with that person is not going to help you advance on your journey forward and better your own life. So this is asking us to cut off everything extra that does not need to be here for us, because we need to make space for what is to come. And so this is asking you to be really decisive about those things. Some of you have a really hard time doing this because you care about so many different things. And if that's the case, this is prompting you to get more centered within yourself. So center with your connection to the divine and yourself. And that's what's going to help you the most on this journey, so that you can cut out all the things that don't matter, that are taking up excess time. Okay, Pisces, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs so that you can get a fuller picture of everything that's happening for you this month. And please check out any other videos that are of interest to you. We still have the 2026 year ahead spread, and that is for the full collective, all zodiac signs for everybody, so you can get a better idea of what the year ahead looks like. Also, I would love to hear how all of this resonates with you, so please share in the comments if something popped out, or if you have questions about anything that emerged. I would love to hear it. I would love to engage with you there. Thank you so much, Pisces. Have a wonderful day. Bye.